Imagine what his parents sacrificed to get him to where he is.
Living in an air conditioning unit. I know how to get to Bitcoin. They give you the password.
Oh my God. People who are like little weasels. Like I've dated girls like this. They took their 80 IQ and they got it spun up. They're not the type of people that you want to have their DNA floating around. Steve-O had one on like GQ or something. 10 things I can't live without.
I hope it's Whippets.
It's called Zoloft, man.
It's extremely upsetting now because they all are wearing makeup. That's what happens with the drugs. You just turn into this like shell of a person. The Dudesons, it's not watchable for 15 seconds because they have no charisma.
I put the anvil on my testicles.
Cut that part out, Joe. I want people on the internet to know I have a squatty potty.
Why? Everybody's got it.
It's not really my image.
Holistic Sam. They call you all Holistic Hyde.
Doesn't really vibe with my style.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Nah, I wipe my ass with metal utensils. Oh, we got a Hyde Wars fan.
Oh, no way.
Testing. Am I clipping? Yes. Check 1, 2.
100% clipping. Why? The audio was bad last time?
No, it was bad last time. Yeah.
People do complain about audio.
I would complain.
Really?
Yeah, you were listening to a podcast that's got bad audio. It's like torture.
It's all
Am
bad.
I in the red tip right now? Testing.
Yes.
God damn it! Did I tell you the crackhead now calls me daddy? Did I tell you that?
When did that start? Who?
There's this local woman who's like a crackhead, and I was like, you know, it'd be nice. I'll give it because Bitcoin was blowing up, and I was like, oh, you know what? I'll give her $100.
Wow.
And it'll be nice that I'm giving a woman money and not asking for sex in return.
Right.
I'll see her every month or so, and I'll give her like $20 or something, or whatever cash I have on me.
That's nice of you.
And I started this because she threw a shoe at my car, and I pulled over, and I was like, hey, come here. I gave her the 100. I was like, all right, this is yours. Don't throw a shoe at my car again. And she was like very like yeah.
I know because I have cousins like that. But go ahead.
So now she started yelling "daddy" when she sees me and running up.
That's cool.
It's not cool.
I'd pay $100. I'd pay $100 for a crackhead lady to call me daddy. That's cool.
Oh, and also
gives you like cred.
One time when we were doing boxing, she put it was at night in the wet. She put rags over her head.
Oh my God.
And walked up to us like this. And my coach like mushed her face to push her back.
Oh.
It was one of the scariest things I've ever seen.
But that's kind of cool that she calls you daddy. I like that.
No.
Yeah. You should like thank her for that.
They call her Shakes.
Sure.
And she does this thing when she's high on crack. She'll like get low to the ground like a bug.
Yeah.
And like do like this type of
walk like
it's the most Jet, you've seen this, right?
Oh yeah.
Like if you saw it in a movie, you wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't be like, no, crackheads don't actually act like this.
Yeah, it looks like she's from The Conjuring or something.
They don't act like this. It's not real.
Like a spitter from Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, she walks around like a spitter from Left 4 Dead, or a praying mantis.
That's cool. And she calls you daddy?
Yeah.
That's awesome. She got a nice ass.
No.
She's got like a bony crack ass.
Yes.
Like my Uncle Denny's ass.
The Crypt Keeper ass, probably. But if we make enough money, I'm gonna get her rehab. I'm gonna send her to rehab though.
She's gonna be a lawyer.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the Razzlecon, the
Yes.
rapper that stole the Bitcoin?
Thank you.
Yeah.
I saw that this morning and I wanted to die. Melissa, what's
A few hours. Heather Morgan's in it.
Heather Morgan, that's it. I like how she got a really simple white girl's name.
Whatever she is, that needs to be like bleached from the earth.
She's smart enough to steal all that money.
No, that's I don't want to hear any of that because that's what people say. They go, "Oh, I can't believe she was smart enough to steal the money. She must be a CIA plant because she's she's stupid. She appears stupid, but she's like a hacker. She hacked into it." Look, here's the thing: people who are like little weasels, they're like little weasel people, and they have 80 IQ. If they dedicate their 80 IQ entirely towards doing something malevolent and antisocial, they're gonna do something that looks like they did something pretty cool. Like they're gonna look like a mastermind. Like I've dated girls like this where they took their 80 IQ and they got it spun up and they dedicated it towards with me somehow. And it's like, oh wow, you look like a mastermind, but it's because you spent every fiber of your being trying to get me, in legal some sort of trouble or something, or with me. This woman is just the same. She's just a maniacal, diabolical, scheming, harebrained person. If she was good, she wouldn't have gotten caught.
It also wasn't like hacking. It was like social engineering.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a lot less-
What was it? She created.
She probably told someone, "I'll show you my pussy."
That's what I think it was. She was f***ing an Asian kid,
Yes, exactly.
and the kid was like, "I know how to get the Bitcoin, and they give you the password, and if you set up a company, they are able to sell you cryptocurrency." And then she was like, "I give head."
That's some of the best I've ever heard in my life, Nick.
Oh, I like head. And
Oh my God!
so you're able to deposit the cryptocurrency from a wallet.
Dude, somebody's got to animate that. That's like the funniest ever.
And then she did nothing. Like, she
Oh my
didn't do anything. But here's the worst part about that. You should be so f***ing embarrassed if you're the Chinese kid getting the head. Because he should be ashamed. His parents, the doctors,
Imagine what his parents sacrificed to get him to where he is.
living in an air conditioning unit,
Yes.
sending him to Brown
Yes.
for $78,000 a year.
Yes.
For him to learn coding, to get blown once by a Turkish,
Yes.
and then he gets caught up. And she was just crazy enough to be like, "There's millions of dollars in here." Yeah, technically, there's a glitch where we could make $1 million of cryptocurrency.
There's something ASMR like stimulating about you saying cryptocurrency in the Asian.
I've been getting my balls busted all week by a Chinese kid who's mad at me for not FaceTiming him a picture of a GLC 63. Why can't you take a picture of the FaceTime? Is it company policy for you not to FaceTime? I'm like, I don't have an iPhone, dude. I have a Droid. You know what the car looks like. I'll send you 75 pictures of it. I know. I brought it back to cars again. But that's what I talk to.
No, please keep bringing it. People like when there's
Nah,
one.
people are yelling at me.
There's fucking one person.
Yeah, I know.
And the person who complains about you bringing it back to cars probably had some glitched out like car moment with their dad
Yeah,
or
he
something.
probably watched a car salesman like eat his girlfriend out or something.
Yeah.
He walked in on like the
Shut
guy
the fuck up.
just sold him his Mazda 3. And he was like, "Shut the door, dude." He's like looking at like Goofy. That thing was so good, dude. Yeah. What's her name? What's his name?
The guy, Heather Morgan's husband.
His name was Lichtenstein.
You ever watch Goldeneye? There's a hacker that's just like probably the
boyfriend?
kid. Yeah, he's Boris the hacker, and he's like, "I am Boris. I am the king of the world." He talks like that.
Who's the funniest
And he's
writer
like,
of Goldeneye?
he changes people's passwords, and he's like, I use sit on it, but it is not a chair. And it's like butt, like boobs is
Really?
what he changes the passwords to.
He's got fun jokes.
But yeah, they both those people, you can tell from their facial structure that they're not the type of people that you want to have their DNA floating around.
Who is up next for fighting?
I don't know. iDubbbz is trying to find somebody, and iDubbbz' wife is trying to fight somebody.
Really?
Yeah. iDubbbz said he's been training like 2 hours a day.
Maybe he'll get a fight.
I would imagine he's not that bad. I bet he's probably.
He seems like a smart kid.
I would like to see. I would be happy if iDubbbz whipped somebody's ass.
Right? Just kicks the snots out of the Selena Gomez or something. I don't know. Who's fighting? Who fights these?
Selena Gomez.
Yeah.
People you would never know their name. There's this. You know who Rice Gum is?
No.
Yeah,
like that.
There's so many. There's like mad Instagram and YouTube influencers that have like 40 million. Like they're more they're more popular than like
Eddie Murphy.
Stone Temple Pilots.
Yes,
Anyone in our collection of people that we like.
I think about that all the time. Bella Poarch is more famous than Julia Roberts right now.
Yeah.
Like
Bella Poarch is bigger than Julia Roberts at her peak.
yeah, like that. Like, you know what I was thinking about?
Weird.
The iDubbbz documentary, right? You guys got 2.5 million, 2.7.
I think we got 2 million. I think his guy has 3 million right now.
Let's put $10 a ticket on it.
On what?
Let's call that a box office open.
What, the iDubbbz documentary?
Yeah. 'The,
What do you mean?
Jackass. The 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 Jackass.
You're just comparing it to the amount of views that like a
Yes.
regular thing gets. Yeah, yeah.
And I know that's like stupid.
I mean, if the Jackass say the Jackass movie say they released that online only and they did it for free, you know, it might have like 20 million views, but it wouldn't have 200 million. It wouldn't be like 100 times.
It didn't get 200 million views. It did
More
20
popular.
million at the box office, and it was #1 for the weekend.
Yeah.
Which bothers me, by the way.
Well, all that Jackass. Watching any of that Jackass stuff is extremely upsetting now because they all are wearing makeup and
Yes.
they're trying their hardest to appear like candid or like it's off the cuff. Like you can tell that they're trying somehow to capture the energy. The original videos, it wasn't even about the pranks and the stunts. Like the pranks and the stunts were not that interesting. It's not so interesting. That's why the Dudesons was not good.
Right, because the stunts are crazier if you want to go pure stunts.
Yeah, if you want to actually talk like apples to apples, the Dudesons did way crazier.
Yeah,
And it's not watchable for 15 seconds because they have no charisma.
Yeah, I don't
They're
wanna
just stupid ass foreign people.
Yeah. Sven,
I'm going to do this now.
I put the anvil on my testicles.
Yeah.
The camaraderie.
The friendship,
of it,
the
yeah.
energy, the joie de vivre, if you will. I know you like that term.
I love that.
The spirit, and they're like this. That's totally gone, and it's gone for a variety of reasons.
And
but
it's gone
not,
really weird.
It's not
too.
helping that they are wearing makeup and being on Jimmy Kimmel. It does the opposite of revitalizing that energy.
Johnny Knoxville wearing green tuxedos at like movie theaters and going on WWE like SmackDown and
Dumbass. That's what happens. With the drugs, you just turn into this like shell of a person.
I better make it happen.
Fake teeth, fake skin. Steve-O had one on like GQ or something. It was the 10 things I can't live without. Can you imagine Steve-O doing that?
I hope it's whippets. I hope 10 things are saying the word on Adam Carolla show. Remember when he was doing that?
Yeah.